Books are like building blocks. With each one, there's probably only one singular concept that you'll pull from the book. So I've put together the first 8 books I think every business owner is going to want to read. The 8 books I find myself handing out the most, and I want to go over the singular concept from each that stuck with me to this day. The first book is Rich Dad, Poor Dad. This book is incredible because it teaches life lessons. The first one to Robert at a very young age in a very frustrating situation. He was forced to find his voice. And the reason I love this book so much is to this day, one of my favorite phrases is, "Careful what you tolerate, you're teaching people how to treat you." The Go-Giver, also a very popular book. You've probably seen it, may have read it. The reason I love this book is it expresses value amongst people. We know that $20 is $20. It's the exact same $20. It's not the same $20 to every single person. So when I read this book, I aim to be the type of person that buys a new lawnmower and shows up if you've borrowed one from your neighbor and bent the blade. This book is all about the type of person you want to be. Psychology of Money. This one's really fun. 2 concepts from this book that I think will shake people's foundation. The first one is that nobody wants $1 million. Everybody says that they want $1 million, but the reality is they want to spend $1 million. The house, the car, the shit, whatever. Nobody actually wants $1 million because $1 million in your bank is boring. $10 million is even more boring. That's more money that you didn't spend. The other concept from this book I find highly entertaining is about exotic cars. If you're looking at buying a Ferrari or a Lamborghini, something to the like, it's important that you understand before you give them your money that when people see that car, they're not thinking about how cool that guy or girl is. They're thinking to themselves how cool they would be if they had that car. And the reality is when you drive by, then you take off and you think everybody's looking at you, they didn't even remember your face. Atomic Habits. This book is fundamental behavior and habit forming. And the reason that I love this book so much, there's a lot of people talking about what they used to do, there's a lot of people talking about what they're gonna do, and there's silent motherfuckers doing it. It's important that in life you end up at the destination you chose versus wandering for 70 years to a destination that you didn't desire. Good to Great. I read this book a long time ago, and the reason it stuck with me so much was that oftentimes in business you'll find yourself wondering if that last mile is worth it. Does it move the needle? The book reinforces the concept that the pursuit to excellence is always worth the time required. I always tell our operating teams, good people keep us here on the weekends and great people give us our time. Financial intelligence. This is a really good gateway into business finance. You don't need an MBA for this. If you're running a $100 million company, sure, finance is definitely a part of your life. But if you're just starting a business, it's really important that you understand the real business here. Not the shipping and receiving dock, the real business. The business that's in the back, the business that's in the office, and it's the one that's on paper. Never Split the Difference. This is a very fun book. A lot of people think that this is purely negotiating tactics. But what I find in this is basic set of communication skill sets. When you're starting a business, you're gonna find yourself under-equipped often. And you're gonna be in rooms where you're trying to get that missing link, what you need out of the situation. The most important thing is getting what you need and without doing damage. This book will teach you exactly how to do that. And my favorite book, Tribe of Mentors. This book is so foundational because it teaches you need to be doing something that you love. Of over 200 people interviewed in this book, all of the performers, all of the athletes, they will vote for being able to practice every single day with no audience and no trophy, versus being able to run a marathon once a year and get the award. And the reason that this book stuck with me so much was that at the time, I had just started my business and I was driving around the United States, sleeping in the back seat of my truck, wondering if that was ever going to go anywhere. The book reinforced the concept to me, the ones that actually win, the ones that are the marathon performers are the ones that preferred running every single day, whether anybody was looking or not.